Welcome to Life Passions Unleashed, the weekly podcast for Black women over 50 who are ready to reignite their life passions, redesign their next life chapter, and live unapologetically. I'm your host, Kimberly Howard, but you can call me Kimpassionable, your personal cheerleader, here to help you get unstuck, get inspired, and stay motivated on your journey. Let's dive in. Hey sis, welcome to Life Passions Unleashed. I'm your host, Kim, the Life Passion Coach, but you can call me Kimpassionable. I'm that in-your-ear cheerleader and sister friend who lovingly nudge you while also saying, sis, let's not play. Because your next chapter isn't on the way. It's already standing at the door like, girl, are you coming or not? This podcast is your space to breathe, reset, and remember you again. Not the multitasking, always on version, but the woman underneath all the shoulds and have-tos. The woman who still has dreams with her name on them. If you caught the welcome episode, then you already know we're about rediscovering joy, reclaiming purpose, and making yourself a priority again. And if you're new here, pull up a chair, grab your coffee or tea, and make yourself at home. You're right on time. Around here, we don't do too late. Today, we're starting where every fresh start begins, with your why. And no, I don't mean your job title, your to-do list, or the 47 roles you've played since the early 90s. I mean that thing deep inside you, the reason you get up, the quiet voice that keeps saying, there's more for you. Your why is like the root of a tree. The deeper it goes, the stronger you stand. Storms might shake you, but they can't take you down when you're grounded in what matters most. So take a deep breath, sis. Go ahead, I'll wait. Now ask yourself, what lights me up? When do I feel most like me? If you've got a journal or that notes app that holds your grocery lists and big ideas, write this at the top. When do I feel most alive? Then list 5 things that make you feel full and free. It could be mentoring a young woman, dancing to your favorite old school jam, writing, creating, or sitting on the porch enjoying the peace and quiet. Yes, that counts. Those moments that make you feel alive, they're not random. They're breadcrumbs leading you right back to your life passion. Before we look ahead, let's honor where you've been. Your story is rich, sis. You've lived, learned, laughed, cried, and probably said, Lord, give me strength, more than once. Every chapter, the beautiful and the messy, has prepared you for this season of rediscovery. Here's your reflection. Think of 5 big life moments that stand out in your mind and heart. Write down what each one taught you about your courage, your values, and your voice. You're not starting over. You're starting from power, from wisdom, from experience that can't be Googled. Now, here's a tool I love called the 5 whys. And no, not the ones you ask your kids about the dishes. Think about something tugging at your spirit, a dream, a goal, an idea that won't leave you alone. Ask yourself, why do I want this? Then take your answer and ask why again and again, 5 times total. By the 5th why, you'll usually hit the truth, the one that makes you nod and say, ooh, that's it. That's your root. That's your why. Once you've got it, anchor it in your values. Your values are like your internal GPS. They keep you from getting lost in everyone else's expectations. So, what 5 words reflect the woman you're becoming? Freedom, joy, peace, faith, authenticity, courage, grace, and maybe boundaries if you're feeling bold. Write them down and ask, am I living by these or just posting them on social media? Here's the truth, sis. Purpose isn't a one and done moment. It's something you live, one decision, one no, one yes at a time. So, how do you live your why? Start small. Say it out loud in the mirror while you're brushing your teeth. Write it on a sticky note and put it where you'll see it. Whisper it while sipping your morning coffee. Then do one small thing every day that aligns with it. It could be signing up for that class, finally saying no to the project that drains you, or taking that walk you've been putting off since last spring. Baby steps still count. Now, let's ground ourselves with a few affirmations. You can say them out loud or just let them sink in. I honor my past and step boldly into my future. I live with intention, guided by my why and my deepest truths. Every day, I'm becoming more of who I'm meant to be. Now, that is perfect. Remember, you don't need permission to choose yourself. You just need a pause, a plan, and a little faith in the woman you're becoming. So here's your mission for the week. Reconnect to your why. Do one thing each day that reflects it. Just one. Thank you for joining me this week, sis. I know life gets busy, so the fact that you carved out time for you, that's powerful. Keep showing up for yourself, even in the small moments. That's how you build a life that feels like yours again. Next week, we're diving into life passion, what it really looks like when you stop shrinking and start shining. That was your quick boost for the week on Life Passions Unleashed. Now it's time to take that energy and step boldly into your next chapter with purpose and passion. And remember, I'm your biggest supporter, rooting for you every step of the way. If this episode spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who's ready to reignite their life passions. Let's keep the inspiration flowing and lift each other up. If you loved what you heard, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And to stay up to date on everything we're doing, including podcast events in our amazing community for Black women over 50. Until next time, keep shining your light and living your dreams out loud. Sending you love, light, and blessings. Go unleash those life passions, Passionistas.